What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the John J Gaming channel here on YouTube, bringing back some Wright State basketball content where we are basically wrapping up the end of our non-conference schedule, going on the road to play against Missouri, and then going back at home playing against Richmond as well as Sam Houston State. So going to be an exciting one for you guys, but before I get into it, make sure you smash that like button, and if you are brand new to the channel as well, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well, as I would truly appreciate that. Now, let's go ahead and jump into some of these games. I'll probably start game casting the first two, and if it's close, I'll jump in, and then play the Sam Houston game at the end. I do also have some fantastic recruiting news to report. Shooting guard Devon Howard, 2-star prospect from Jamersburg, Pennsylvania, has officially signed with Wright State's Raiders basketball team. Should be a nice addition to our team, but we're not done yet. We're going after multiple 3- and 4-star guys, and then hopefully a handful of 1-stars that maybe we can develop as they continue to build their careers. But, you know, Devon Howard, fantastic start. But we're looking to do so much more in the recruiting front. Jumping into this first game, though, going to start with getting started with the Missouri and Wright State game. And Missouri, you know, they are jumping on top of us early on, but we're fighting back. Although it doesn't look like we're going to be able to come back from this one, as per usual. In the simulations, we have just struggled with putting points on the board, and it's the same thing here, as we end up losing that game by a score of 72-54. Hopefully Richmond is a little bit better. You know, we just got to get more offensive guys at the end of the day, because we're just simply not getting it done on the floor. And if we don't score enough points, then, you know, we can't win the game. You know, you got to put the ball in the basket. I mean, that's what it really comes down to. But, you know, moving forward with the Richmond game, this one goes a whole lot better. We have a nice lead. Hopefully we can keep it, though, as it looks like we have about a 6-point lead, although it's getting disintegrated. Might be jumping in here. We're gonna jump in this game. We're down by 5 with 13 seconds left. Should be a great one, though. We're gonna try and come back. Let's see if we can do it. I also didn't realize how good Richmond is, though. They're from the Atlantic 10. They're B+ across the board, so it's a minor miracle that we have them in this kind of position. But I want to win this game so bad. We need to get some wins for our squad. Alright, 13 seconds left. We got a foul. We got a foul, fellas. And it's looks like gonna be Brian Lewis getting that first foul. Hopefully we can at least get something going here, as we almost get the steal, but we're gonna have to foul once again. I don't know if we're in the bonus yet. It doesn't look like it, so we're gonna have to try run him back again, as we're trying to keep it going as much as possible. It looks like it resets our fouls, so unless we get a steal here, it looks like we're not gonna win this one. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna end up losing this game after all, and that's unfortunate, because, you know, I thought we really had a chance to win this one, and that's not gonna be the case. We end up losing this game by a score of 75-70. But no shame, though. Corey Hebert went off. He had 32 points in this game, as well as 7 assists. Senior point guard was showing out, but it just simply wasn't enough to get the win, and that's what I really wanted the most at the end of the day. But while we didn't get the win against Richmond on the court, we did get some huge wins off of the court as well, as we got Bob Wallace, 4-star from Bucyrus, Ohio. He's signing with us. Fellow center Chris Parnell, he's also going to sign with us from Indianapolis. And then we also got commitments from Grant Hill, Devin Robinson, Andy Martinez, and Peter Newton. So we pretty much have a recruiting class filled out. There is a couple other guys I want to go for. I want to see if I can get either Sam Crotchet or Michael Flowers. You know, both of them are long shots, but if I can get one of those guys, I think that would be extremely helpful, and that would be a really nice way to round out this recruiting class. Some big wins off of the court. We got a recruiting class pretty much set. We just got to look forward and try to get some wins together. We're 1-8 right now, and we need to get it together. So hopefully we can do just that with this game against Sam Houston State. Let's go get it done. Alright, so here we are at tip-off, getting ready to get things started here at the Nutter Center. Our last home game before we go into conference play, and just like that, we are officially underway. Sam Houston State taking on the Wright State Raiders. As the first possession, they're moving the ball around, gets into the post, but he's fouled by Lewis Eugene, who does make both of the free throws, as now Wright State will take over here. Pass it to Hebert, who shoots a free, but it's missed. Greg Albert does pick up the board, though, and gets our first bucket of the game for the Raiders, as now it's all tied up at 2 early on. As shooting guard, he's going to try to get into the lane himself, and he gets fouled by Greg Albert, who will go to the line to take 2 shots, which he does miss the first free throw. We'll see if he can get himself together here and make the second free throw, as this game is still all tied up at 2, and he misses the second one badly. And now Wright State, they're running the transition. Hebert, he goes into the paint, and it's good. Wright State takes their first lead of the game, 4-2. A couple of possessions later now, Sam Houston, they're moving the ball around to the corner, as it looks like they're just passing it around. They get it into the post again, and it's Devon English. It's a charge foul, and now Wright State is going to take control of the ball, as Hebert, he passes into Albert, and he flushes it down hard, making it a 2-possession game. What a dunk by the star power forward. As now Sam Houston tries to respond. They fail, and they're going to try to push it up court in transition. Hebert get into the paint, and it's good. What a dunk by Hebert, making this a 3-point game. A couple of possessions later, Hebert in the corner. That's good. Hebert looking strong early on. He has 7 points already off 3 for 5 from the floor. As now they miss another shot, and so Wright State, they're going to push it up court to Crockett. Free! Good! Another free for the Raiders off transition, and we're killing them early on as we pass it again to Crockett. He's feeling it. He makes his second consecutive free. And now Sam Houston State, they have to take their first timeout, as now they try to get themselves together here. Off the timeout, it's a bucket in the paint as they cut this lead down to 8. Next possession for Sam Houston. They miss the initial shot, but is rebounded by number 4. I actually don't remember what his name is off the top of my head, but he does cut the lead down to 8. And then same guy, he pushes it to the corner, and he gets fouled hard this time by Brian Lewis. And now Bobby Woods is going to go to the line again. He's going to miss the first one once again. That'll make him 0 for 3 from the free throw line, but the second shot though goes up, and it's good, cutting it down to 7. So now after a Wright State miss, they go into the paint once again, looking around, and he gets just manhandled, but it is a foul. As we take a look at the Horizon standings, looks like unless someone other than Butler wins, then it's going to be a 1-bid league, because the rest of the conference is pretty trash. And right now we're actually pretty trash too, coming into this game 1-8 on the year. We're still looking for our second win of the season, as Sam Houston cuts it to 5 there, and then the corner free is good, and now it's only a 2-point game. Timeout is working really well for Sam Houston at the moment, as Hebert, he's going to try to push it up court, but it's tipped away, and now it's going to be Sam Houston going the other way, and they just tied this game right up. Now all tied up at 21, as Wright State is looking to respond here, try to stop this run, as Dimitri Minor fouls Brian Lewis in the paint, and so he is going to shoot this free throw, and it's no good, so it's only going to be a 4-point game. Nonetheless, he did make the first one, however, but Sam Houston off the rebound, though, is going to tie this game all up at 27 with about 2 minutes left in the first. We don't want them to get too much momentum here for the end of the first half, as Patterson, he gets the board, and it's good. Patterson makes it a 2-point game once again. But now Sam Houston takes it to the paint and it's blocked. No, it's fouled. Corey Hebert is responsible for the foul, and he will make both free throws. As now the game's all tied up at 29, and there's another foul. Looks like Lewis Eugene is the culprit this time, and he'll have to go to the bench for the rest of his half. As now Brian Lewis, he picks up the rebound. He's good. He makes it a 31 all game. As now Sam Houston is looking to score on their last possession. It's a fader, and it's good. Ethan Whitley gives Sam Houston a 2-point lead going into halftime, and that's not good for us because we are 0-8 on the season in games at which we are tied at the half. So hopefully we can change things here in the second half, get our first win after trailing, as Lewis Eugene, he makes a nice little mid-range jumper, tie this game up at 33. Next up, you have Sam Houston. They go to the paint again. They're just killing us down there, as Nathan Crotchet is called for the foul this time around. And so he's going to the line for 2. He misses the first one, though. So at least they don't take the lead right away. Let's see if they can go and make this a 1-point game with about 15 minutes left here in this second half. Point guard taking his time. He's going to pull it up, and he misses it, but it's rebounded, and it is put back in, so they do get the 2-point lead after all. You definitely hate to see it. But Corey Hebert, he's going to look to respond, and he gets the free to go as Wright State takes the lead right back. Very back and forth game between these two teams as Greg Albert wants to get involved. He gets fouled hard by Devin English. He'll make both his free throws to give us a 1-point lead. As now they miss their next possession. We try to push it up to Nathan Crockett. He's pulling up, and it's good. Foot was on the line, so it only counts as 2 points, but we still extend our lead out to 3 points. As now Sam Houston, he's going into the lane here, and it's good. Nobody was guarding him on the 3-point line for whatever reason, and we definitely paid for it. And now Wright State, Brian Lewis, he's going into the lane. He's going to lay it up. Nice lay-in for Brian Lewis. And that's our 10th assist today, making it a 4-point game. And then right here, Lewis Eugene gets the board and presses it up court to Greg Albert. He goes coast to coast, and he's going to get it in. Thought he was going to be able to get the and one, but that just simply wasn't in the cards for us. We still have the 7-point lead. As now Lewis Eugene, he picks up the board again off another miss, and here's Nathan Crockett going coast to coast again, extending the lead out to 9 points. As now Sam Houston off the inbounds, they get a bucket right back, making it a 7-point gain. And now Greg Albert, he's going into the post. He gets fouled hard by Devin English once again. Albert, was able to make both his free throws to make this a 9-point gain. As they lob it up, it was a really unorthodox lob, but somehow it still goes in for him. Makes it a 7-point game, and then later, Copeland in the corner, he misses, and Sam Houston is looking to push the ball up the court as point guard. He's just going to go all the way himself, and Patrick Peterson is actually going to be called for the foul. Just simply isn't fast enough to stay in front, and point guard will make both free throws. Speaking of this point guard, he gets the steal. He's going to go coast to coast again, and all of a sudden it's now a 6-point game here at the Nutter Center. Can we hold on? As Darren Joyce, he's going coast to coast, and he's so tough, going 3-on-1 and still is able to get it to go. Wright State holding on to an 8-point lead. As Sam Houston looking to score, it's turned over. There's Darren Joyce picking up the steal. He goes coast to coast again, this time making it a 10-point game. Looking to seal the deal, as now Sam Houston, they actually get the bucket right back, and it makes it a 6-point game. Looks like it's going to be going down to the wire here, unless, of course, they run out of gas, which they may be doing just that. Darren Joyce going to go to the corner for Nick Copeland, and that might be the dagger, ladies and gentlemen, as that extends it out to an 11-point lead. As Darren Joyce, he's going into Greg Albert again, and he's fouled this time around, going to the line, getting 2 more points from the free throw line. As now Sam Houston's looking to stop this run. They're moving it around. They get the nice mid-range jumper to fall, even though we were very contested, but you know, still doesn't matter. As now Joyce in the corner sinks the corner three. As Wright State's looking really good. They are shooting 42% from deep in today's game. As now Patterson, he picks up the board. He's looking to push, and Greg Albert is not accounted for. He's going in to lay it in, and it's good for a 73-57 lead. As now Sam Houston desperately trying to get some threes up. It's no good. And now Wright State is just looking to finish with authority, and does just that with Darren Joyce getting in there and making it good. Is now down by 15. They just kind of give it up, and Wright State is going to walk away with a big win, 84-59. That is the most points that we scored in this entire season. So the boys ball out against Sam Houston State, and we had some pretty even scoring to go with it. You know, we had guys like Greg Albert, Corey Hebert, Nathan Crotchet, Lewis Eugene, you know, all in double figures, as well as some solid scoring off the bench from Clarence Joyce, Eric Patterson, and Devin Coltwin, all out here balling out. It was a really good game for our boys. Marcus Lewis actually had 12 rebounds today, and then Corey Hebert led the way with 5 assists. You know, things were pretty solid for our team out there, but most importantly, we got our second win of the season. Hopefully it's only up from here, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so that is going to wrap it up for today's episode of the Wright State Basketball Dynasty. Next time out, we're going to finish our non-conference schedule going on the road to play against the Kansas State Wildcats from the Big 12. And then we got our home opener against the Cleveland State Vikings. So it should be a good one. Hopefully we can at least start our conference schedule out with a dub, and maybe we can even end our non-conference schedule out with a dub as well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, though. Make sure you smash that like button, and if you're brand new to the channel as well, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well, as I love to interact with all of you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care, everybody.